At the beginning of the Celtic New Year, on Saturday the 1st of November 1884, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, a group of around 10 men met in the billiard room of Miss Hayes' commercial hotel in Thurles, Tipperary. It was at this meeting that Ireland's Gaelic Athletic Association was formed. Little did the men in this first meeting imagine the impact their actions would have on the lives of the people of Ireland over the next 125 years.
Great club. You had great men over. The man I'm going to talk about is Andy Elliott. Mick Muller, I'd say one of the best chairmen the club ever had. Then you had Jim Kelly, you had the Moore brothers, Donald and Joe.
But when I came over first, the man who was instrumental in getting me involved with EIRE was Andy Elliott. He was in the same place as myself in Ireland. And I knew him before I came over. He used to be with my club at Mainalfi. And he was a great man. He got EIRE registered with the Hertfordshire County Board, affiliated with the County Board. So they were legal and legitimate and they could play in the championship and the leagues in Hertfordshire. But he did an enormous amount of work, walked and trying to get men out for football and hurling. Well, football that time, there was no hurling team at the time. This is a football team mostly. And he was instrumental in getting them out and walk. He used to have to walk around the town, and he was a great man. He did so much work.
People then,
well,
do you remember?
Andy Elliott and Mick Cleary old Mick Cleary, they were all involved. Donald Moore was a very big influence, and Jim Kelly as well.
Jim Kelly. Was it more of a hurling club than a football club?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that as much. It was always football as well, and there was a time we had two teams, we had a senior and a junior football team.
Andy Elliott and Mick Cleary. And then you had Jimmy Kelly come along, and Jimmy was a stalwart man, and yeah, Donald Moore was secretary, and he done an awful lot as well. And then you had Mick Muller came along then and revitalised the whole thing again, like, you know, and then there was like Frank McLean was there doing a lot of work as well.
And there was another man then, Patsy Dixon, another great chap. He was chairman for years here. And now the next man I would say got involved with EIRE would be Jimmy Kelly, another wonderful man, very charismatic character who he could do anything. He could put a team out in the field and tell them what to do, and he was a great man, running dances and running everything where there was so much to be done, and Jimmy was the man to do it. So, Donald Moore was a great character. He was secretary for years, a wonderful character from a leishman, and he was so funny, so witty, and we all loved Donald. He was very popular. And then of course there was Mick Muller, who was the daddy of them all. He did so much for the club. He started a sponsorship here when we had no money, trying to raise money, and Mick started a sponsorship scheme, and we got out of a hole with him. He was a great man.
EIRE's pioneers, Andy Elliott, Donald Moore, Jim Kelly and Mick Muller, are held in deep respect and with much affection by members of the club. They came to England from Ireland in the late 50s, early 60s.
players?
The great players.
Just a couple.
Paddy O'Brien of Meath,
Yeah.
Paurie Carney of Mayo, Annie of the Bradys, Phil the Gunner, Joe Salmon of Galway.
Yeah. Good taste.
And also Eddie Kerr of Kilkenny, he was an amazing hurler. And Jimmy Doyle of Tipperary. Well, Meath won the All-Ireland in 1949.
Yeah.
And I was baptised with fire in my belly from there on in. When I seen the bonfire on the hill of Manalry that night, I will never forget it. It was like this. It was the same as the bonfire that was lit on the hill of Slane when St. Patrick lit his Paschal fire. It lit a fire in my heart that night when we brought home the Sam Maguire Cup in Croke Park. I was 10 years of age, Henry. Would you believe that? 10 years of age. And I'm almost 70 now. And that's love in my heart still for the GAA. Yes.